Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Robert's English Classroom, where you can improve your English vocabulary and conversation. And this lesson is the difference between in, inside, within, and into. And I picked this topic because somebody left a comment on my last video from last week that suggested this topic, and I thought, hey, that's a really good idea, and I always listen to my students. So let's get started right away. Again, these four words are quite similar, and they can be difficult to know the difference. So let's start with in, and in is probably the easiest one, right? Okay. In is where something is. Okay, so where is it? Is it surrounded by something? Are you enclosed by something and you're in it, right? So a house, a car, a classroom, an office, you are inside something. So very easily, where are you? Okay, I'm in my house. That means you are in the house. The house is surrounding you. Okay, I'm in my office. It's the same. You go in, you close the door, you're in the office. Okay. Go in the water. So if you jump in the water is surrounding you, right? It's all around you, so you are in the water. Joe is in the sun. This is an interesting one. Sun. So think about the sun is shining on you and it's covering you, right? And you are in the sun. So you're in the middle of the sun here, just like water. So within, we can say we are in a space, or we are in water, or we're in the sun. Okay, so it's an easy one to use. I think most of us know how to use in. Now, when we go to inside, it's a little bit different, okay? Because inside is a place, okay? Outside or inside. And it also answers the question where. Where is something inside is the answer. And inside is the inner part of something, okay? And I'll show you an example. So like a refrigerator, you have a refrigerator, but it's the inner part of the refrigerator, right? It can be a house, a car, your head. Inside your head can be a box, okay? Inside a box. So let's take a look at some examples here, all right? Where is the dog, okay? The dog is inside the car. So we know we have a car and he's inside the car. Now, can you say the dog is in the car? Yes. Here you can say that and I will know your meaning, right? Oh, he's in the car. Okay. But if we want to be clear, we say he's inside of the car, right? He's inside the car. Some more examples here. The temperature inside is 25 degrees. Okay, so what we're saying is inside the building, it's 25. The inside is 25. He sat inside. He sat inside. So maybe he looks happy on the outside. Yeah, everything's good, laughing. But inside feelings, he's sad. So we can talk about people and how they feel by using inside. He sat inside. He's angry inside. Okay, but he's not showing it on his face. Okay, and the one I just said, the inside of the refrigerator was dirty. Now, if you say the refrigerator is dirty, well, I don't know if it's outside or inside. But if I say the inside of the refrigerator, then it's clear. My meaning is clear. So here we use inside. So here's another example. What's going on inside your head? So here I'm using the idea that inside we have feelings, okay, inside our body. So I have been nervous about work, okay? What's going on inside your head? I've been nervous about work. So I'm thinking about work and I'm feeling nervous and it's a little bit stressful. So that's another way to use inside. Okay, next one here. Within. All right, so within is a little bit more difficult, okay? Within, we're talking again about boundaries. Okay, so you have these lines and you're outside or inside the lines. And when we're inside, we're saying within. Now, The boundaries can be time, okay? Time boundaries, a beginning and an end time. It can be your ability, right? How fast do you run and how slow do you run, right? You have a fast and a slow speed, so that's you run within this speed. And you can't go outside these boundaries. You must stay within them. So let's look at some examples, okay? I'm on a tight schedule, okay? I'm rushing to finish something. I need to finish the project within a week, okay? So within a week means I have to finish within the 7 days, from Sunday to Saturday. I have to finish this project. So I'm within these days. So do you understand that? There's a boundary here, a beginning and an end. Doesn't matter when I finish, but it must be within that time. Okay. Look at this box I wrote. I write within the lines. So here's the lines around the box, right? I write within them. I don't go outside of them. So the box is a boundary. Think about football or soccer. The football players play within the lines on the field. So there are lines on the field and we play within them. Okay? This is how we use within. There's a beginning, an outside, inside line, and we can't go outside of it. Here's another example with the soccer field. The ball must stay within the lines of the field. Okay, so you have the lines, and when you play, if the ball goes out, then the play stops and we have to throw it back in. So basketball is the same, baseball is the same, right? You play within the lines, okay? Now here's an example using money, all right? Here we have a nice big house for sale, okay? Are you going to buy that house? I can't. The price is not within my budget. So let's talk about within my budget. Now, the house, or let's talk about my budget first. See down here? My budget is $850,000 to $900,000. So if the house is that price, I can buy it, but it's not. It's $1 million. So the house price is not within my budget. So I can't buy it. I don't have enough money. So when we talk about a budget or we talk about money, we can also use within, right? It's not within my budget, so I can't buy it. There's a low price and a high price. Okay, next one. The last one here is into. All right, now into, there are two meanings for into. So let's look at number one. Okay. Move. So into is a little different than in, because when we're using into, we are moving or changing towards or to something else, the inside of something else. So you're moving or changing to something else or to the inside of something. So take a look. She walks into the room. Okay, she's walking, she's moving from one room into another room. Okay, now can you say she walks in the room? Yes, you can say that here, and everybody will know what you mean. The caterpillar changes into a butterfly. So the caterpillar is moving or changing from a caterpillar to a butterfly. So here we use change into something. The train is pulling into the station. So the train is moving into the station, and since it's moving, because it's moving, we're going to use into. The last one, he translates the sentence from English in Chinese into English. So we're changing from Chinese into English. Okay. Now, can you say change from Chinese to English? Yes, you can. Everybody will know what you mean. But into sounds a little bit better because there's a change from A to B. All right. So those are ways we use into. Here's another example. Okay. This is a little bit from last week. What should I do with my money? Well, maybe you can put some of your money into the stock market. Okay, so I'm taking my money from my bank account and I'm putting it into the stock market because it's changing from A to B. All right, so we can use into here. All right, now Into has a second meaning, completely different meaning, okay? Into means you're interested in something, that you like something or spend a lot of time doing something, so you are into it, okay? Jack is into sports. So you're going to go into and the noun. He's into sports. He plays on a lot of teams. Jack likes a lot of sports. He spends a lot of time watching, reading, playing sports. At a young age, Mel was into music, so she learned the piano. Mel really liked music. She was interested in music, so we can say she was into music. People are into making videos online, right? It's very popular to make videos and post them online. People are into that. I'm really into European history. This means you like European history. You read about it, you watch documentaries, you watch movies, you travel to Europe to learn all the history you can that you can. So because you're into it, you're interested in it. So into we use as a way to say we are interested in something. And here's another example. What are you doing, or what are you into these days? This is a good question to ask. What are you into these days? I really got into learning Japanese the last 6 months. So this person is into Japanese, into learning Japanese. So they've been studying, trying to get better and practicing. They say, I'm into learning Japanese. And that's it. There are only 4 today. Well, 5 with the into. All right. So again, in is the easy one, right? It's where something is. Within, we're talking about a beginning and an ending, right? Like a time or money or lines. Into has 2 meanings. We're changing or moving to a new place, or you are interested in something. And then inside is when we're talking about the inner part of something, right? The inside of something, the inside of the house or the inside of a refrigerator. Okay, comment box quiz. 2 questions for you today. First one, what are you into recently? Okay, what are you into? And 2, think about what will you buy that is within your budget? Are you thinking of buying something, but it must be within your budget, not out of your budget? Okay, share with me if you'd like. And as always, I get back to you and I'll tell you if it's right or wrong, or I'll give you a suggestion. Okay, and that's it, everybody. All right, in, on, within, and inside, they're all a little bit similar, but they are different. And again, I thank that student for giving me a suggestion for this lesson. If you have other suggestions, let me know. Everybody have a good week. I will make another video within a week. And I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye-bye.